Let's be honest, we all love seeing that perfect score on a problem on LeetCode.com. And 5 years ago, this used to be the perfect way for companies to hire engineering talent. But let's be honest, the landscape has changed, and companies are starting to move away from DSA and normal pattern recognition. What they are looking for is an engineering mindset. But sadly, there isn't an online assessment platform on the market that can properly capture this niche.
And that's why we built talkode, a voice-first OA platform that tests the engineering mindset as it would be in the real-world scenario. With an agent that acts as a senior dev, it walks candidates through a code base for which they're expected to know both its systematic and algorithmic flows.
Let's get into a quick demo of talkode. Here you can see I have a full stack interview set up for candidates to try out in React and Python. There's a unique candidate entry code that we can use in the assessment link, which I'm gonna click right now. And it automatically sets it up for me, and I'm gonna put in my name. I'm just gonna put in Joe Mama.
Hi, Joe Mama. I'm your AI technical interviewer. Today's session is full stack interview. You have the codebase open in front of you. Walk me through how it works, explain the key decisions you see, and ask me if you get stuck. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
What exactly is the API?
The API is a set of endpoints that allows your application to communicate with, server to retrieve or send data. What do you think it might return when you call the fetch employees function?
Oh, I see there's a fast API backend that tells me a route about this. And I see it returns the employee's data, which I can find in the data folder.
Your understanding is mostly accurate, but consider how the data is structured in the employees list. What do you think might happen if that active field is not consistently?
I'm not too sure, actually.
Examine the active field in the second employees dictionary. How might that inconsistency affect filtering or querying employees based on their active status?
Oh, it might not query some of the people just because they're not active, even though it shows in the array itself that they're employees.
You've captured the potential issue with querying active employees. Let's shift gears. Can you explain how
As you can see, talkode's DeepGram powered agent speaks as your programming buddy, walking you through the problem and answering questions in real time, made possible by the speed of Redis sessions. Under the hood, every word you say gets instantly classified. Is this a question, a stuck moment, a decision you just made, a correct answer? And because Redis keeps the last few turns of context and your latest code snapshot instantly on hand, none of that feels delayed. It responds the way a real engineer sitting next to you would in the moment. But that conversation is only half the story. That same agent is quietly analyzing how the candidate thinks the entire time, not just what they type. That background analysis is the real power of talkode. And here you can see Joe Mama's entire assessment has been logged and thoroughly analyzed. Instead of a transcript dump, the employee gets a real summary of how he performed, a clear recommendation along with the specific strengths and gaps that led to it. Each criteria set up during assessment creation is thoroughly scored, so you can see exactly where understanding was strongest and where it dropped off. As you can see, I definitely understood more at the beginning of the assessment compared to the end. And we also summarize important moments of the session in a timeline, using the token company to remove excess clutter and only log the important details while prompting. The full session recording also saves the Supabase in the background, and while there's a short delay before it's available, nothing about the live experience or the report depends on waiting for it. Through talkode's OA, HR can now get insights into their candidates that they simply couldn't get before.